Hey y'all, welcome to season 14, Married at First Sight season 14, Matchmaking Special Review, where we review to the episode and we say, would you do that? And so the would you do that question for today is, if you were the experts, would you have put Chris and Alyssa together? Would you have done that? So I'm going to tell you at the top, thumbs down. No, I don't see it. I think it's a bad match. So let me tell you why. First of all, let's start off with Chris. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting liar vibes from Chris. And when I say liar, I'm going to say a person who is less than honest about who they really are. And before you say, God dang girl, already, let me tell you why. First of all, when they asked him, are you a sexual person? He's like, yeah, higher than average. I didn't believe it. I wasn't believing it. He didn't sell it. I don't see it. I don't see you as a guy who's out here just getting so much you can't even, you getting so much, you just turning it down everywhere. I'm not believing it. So that right says that's a person stretching the truth just a little bit to make himself look good. That part really bothered me. Okay. The next part, let me tell you next time I saw him stretch the truth. When I think it was Dr. Pepper who came to his house. Dr. Pepper came to his house and said, oh, she looked at his kitchen or something. And she said, oh, do you love to cook? And he was like, yeah, I don't cook, but I love to cook. That's a lie too. Let me tell you something about when I was dating. This is the one thing I did. When you love to do something, you find the time to do it. Because you know why you find the time to do it? You love to do it. When people say, I love to do something, but I don't do it, what they're really saying is they're trying to impress you because they know you like to do it. So they want you to know that, oh, or they think it's a good thing to like to do. But I'm like, you love to cook, do it, but you don't cook? No, people who love to cook, cook. They may not cook as much as they do, but they cook. So that right there, that was another stretching of the truth. That. Then when she visited him at wherever he was, his office, she says, oh, a vision board. He goes, yeah, this is my vision board. And she said, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I've really never met a man with a vision board. And you know why you never met a man with a vision board, Dr. Pepper? Because they don't have them. That was another moment he was trying to impress somebody. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying all this stuff. All this stuff, when he's a realtor, he knows how to stage a house. He knows how to, he was even doing a video telling people how to get their house ready for showing to sell. This man was staging his house, and his house being him, his life. And he was selling it to these experts. I'm going to tell you, we're going to get in this Married at First Sight, and we're going to figure out some things about, what's his name, Chris? That's not true. He stretches the truth. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let me tell you another thing he said. When Dr. Pepper walked in the house, we all saw it. There was a dog kennel in the house. And she says, oh, you have dogs? It was a dog kennel in the house with toys inside of it. And this man said, no, I don't have any dogs, but I hope to have some. Why do you have a dog kennel? You manifesting a dog? Is that what this is? Like your vision board? You're manifesting a dog? No, that dog kennel was there because there was a dog in that house. It might have been a dog from an ex-girlfriend, a dog you used to keep for an ex-girlfriend or a friend. Nobody goes out, buys a dog kennel and a pet toy, puts it in there, puts it in the middle of their living room so they can manifest a dog. This man is not being honest. I don't know what else is going on. Just like he stages in house, he's setting a stage for all of us. But let him know, me, Deborah, this Deborah right here, I'm not buying it. I got my eye on you, Chris. Yeah, I'm not. I think he says all the right things just to make you appear that it's like a broker selling you a house. This is the perfect house for you to buy. This is this and that. I don't trust him, you guys. I really don't trust him. So anyway, we come to Alyssa. Let me tell you something. Alyssa's well put together. So when they go meet, one of the places where they go meet Alyssa. Alyssa is at an equestrian, riding around on a horse. She says 30 years old. Okay. Alyssa is a social media manager, which means she knows appearance matters. She's very well put together. You can tell everywhere she was, it was beautiful. You know, the flowers around her, just the decor, the interior decorations. Now she's at this equestrian center. See, you have to pick up on things. People who ride horses, that's not a cheap hobby, right? And it sounded like that was her horse because she's, oh yeah, he's 30 years old now. That sounded like that might be her horse that she boards and she goes and rides. And she's had the horse for a long time. Equestrian riding is not cheap, which tells me that I believe Alyssa is used to high-end stuff. And I'm not quite sure that's going to line up with Chris. Because one thing I noticed about Chris is when they went to that house he was selling, that wasn't no mansion. That looked like a starter home, which means he's not a broker selling multi-million-dollar, $15-20 million homes, which means he might be more on, and nothing's wrong with that, but I'm just saying, if you get this one high-end person and then you got another person and she's always talking about a few things. She's talking about lifestyle and she brought up a lot about looks. And let's be honest, Chris is not like a model person, right? I'm not going to say that he's not good looking because that's in the eye of the beholder, but I really don't think that Alyssa's going to be attracted to him physically. I think she's going to have some pretty high standards. She's very ambitious. She talks about that a lot. She likes pets. She likes dogs, so that's good. But she told this really interesting story. This was another little red flag for me for Alyssa. And it's a red flag whenever I hear anybody say it. When someone tells me, I don't know why we broke up. What do you mean you don't know why you broke up? You mean to tell me you was in a relationship with a person, that person never complained about nothing about you, you just woke up and they left? That's normally not what was happened. Typically what happened is people complain, but you didn't think it was enough for them to leave you. That's typically the real answer. People tell you why they don't like you, why they don't want to be with you, why you get on their doggone nerves. But what you think is, well, that's not enough for me to leave me. So what they're saying is, I don't understand what I did so bad to make him leave me because you didn't think what they was telling you was enough. But anyway, she says, well, why did you guys break up? And she says she didn't know. What? And then she went on to tell this story, you guys, of how, yeah, we went and looked at rings and everything. But I never got a ring. So you mean to tell me this guy took you into a ring store, had you look around at rings, and then he broke up with you and never went any further? And that's what she wants us to believe. I'm going to tell you what that sounds like. Especially now that I know she kind of seems a little high end. What that sounds like to me is she's with her guy. Hey, let's go look at some rings. He loves her. He might be having a little bit of doesn't know if he can really measure up to what she wants because she might have some really high standards. But he goes and takes her to a ring store and has her look around. And he knows what he can afford, what his budget is, or what he wants to spend, either way. And she probably says she goes to the real expensive rings of which he knows he can't afford. And then what she also might end up doing, like a lot of women do, they say, if I can't get the ring that I want out the gate, then I don't want the proposal. And what he might have did was when he took her to that ring store and he saw that she wanted a ring way outside and that he might have felt the ring was more important than him, he said, I'm out. That sounds more plausible, like a story. And what he didn't do was he didn't communicate that to her. But maybe all along, he might have been feeling like, you know what? She's too much for me. Maybe he couldn't meet her standards. Maybe he felt she was too high-end. But I'm definitely getting high-end vibes from Alyssa. I definitely, and nothing's wrong with it. I just don't know if Chris is going to be able to measure up. I really don't think she's going to be attracted to him physically. That I'll be really, really, really surprised. So I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see Chris bringing what maybe Alyssa's going to need. He's a realtor. Realtors are really entrepreneurs. They really in of themselves are like their own business people. Their money is up and down. I mean, until you start getting into real high-end real estate where you're selling like, multi-million dollar homes, real estate isn't as easy as people think. I mean, you may get a couple of good sales, but sometimes you go 3-4 months without a sale. And I'm not quite sure if Chris has reached that point in his realtor life where he's stable. I mean, we saw that happen last year with who did Crazy Zach get with? Um, Gosh, I forgot her name. She was a realtor, and that was one of the things he brought up, that he wanted someone more stable in their career. I think because she was also a new realtor, and realtors struggle. They're trying to get their footing down, things like that. So, anyway, sorry guys. So the question is, would you do that? My answer is going to have to be a no. I wouldn't have done that. So what do you guys think? Drop your comments down. Don't forget to vote. Tell me, do you guys think this is a good match? But I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give it a thumbs down. Experts, I don't think you guys got this one right. I hope I'm wrong. I hope throughout the season it changes. But for right here, right now, at this first episode, that's what I'm going to stick with right now. So that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Check out the next video. I'm doing all the couples. I'm flying through it tonight. My voice is crazy. I know I sound like a man, but I got this laryngitis and scratchy throat. I'm just getting over it, so please bear with me. But definitely watch the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm new. I'm trying to grow my subscribers. So hope you guys subscribe and like the channel. And I'll catch you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.